Hello everyone, my name is Skits and welcome to the 4th episode of Skyrim Mods Weekly. I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching. First mod we'll be taking a look at is called Animated Enchantments Overhaul by GRIMELEVEN. This mod expands original Animated Enchantments mod. Now instead of just 2, there are 6 available enchantments, each one for different weapons. There are no sound effects when sheathing or unsheathing the weapon, and there is also a new way of obtaining them. Instead of completing quests, all you have to do now is go to Farnger's office, take already enchanted weapons from a chest, disenchant them so you can learn the effects and apply them to your own weapons. Just make sure you'll use the right enchantments on right weapons or else you'll get some weird looking swords like me. Now as you can see, all the enchantments look great, the mesh and animation are perfect, they all look different and it is not just one mesh with a few color variants. In combat they use vanilla powers and statistics, so for example Oblivion Flame's Breath will deal same amount of damage like usual Flames enchantment. They also work with mods that allow you to put 2 or more enchantments on weapons. The stronger one will be always displayed, so now you can mix them as much as you want. Overall, this mod is a great expansion to the original Animated Enchantments mod, and I recommend downloading it. Second mod I have for you is called Forgotten Argonian Roots by redtox. This mod changes visual appearance of Argonians to make them look more like reptiles. As you can see, when compared to vanilla skin, it looks a lot more realistic and crocodile-like, and now Argonians really look like a combination of human and reptile, unlike in base game where their skin looked not even as half good as with this mod. There are 2 versions of skin right now, the glowing and no glowing version, and if you use bare males, there's optional file for that as well. Right now these are male only, but Mavari is working on female version that will be based on snake skin. Another feature of this mod is eye retexture based on real photos or reptile eyes that will make Argonian eyes look a lot better, just like the skin retexture. So if you dislike the vanilla look of Argonians and you want them to look more animal, reptile-like, then this mod is for you. Next up we have Mighty Beasts by VectorPlexus and All99. So have you ever been bothered by the fact that no matter how muscular or skinny your character is, your beast form will always look the same? Well, this mod fixes that up for you. Now your werewolf or vampire lord form will look just like your human character. So if you're skinny, your beast form will be skinny as well, and there are also huge differences between each weight. The mod also adds a new model called Bodybuilder that will make your character look really muscular, twice the size of a regular body. Another feature of this mod is new head model for werewolves that is more fitting for muscular bodies and it also makes werewolves look more wolf-like. With the newest update, Vampire Lady is supported as well. Overall, this mod is a great addition into the game and I recommend it for everyone. Moving on, we have Aurora Village by Scarla. This mod adds a new fishing village into the game. You can find it at the southern shore of Lake Ilinalta. The list of features includes 6 new trainers, 5 new shops, a fully functional inn, 2 new followers, 8 potential marriage partners, a player home, radiant quests from guilds can lead you here, and town guards that will change according to the owner of Falkreed Hold. The Mavari goal with this village was to make it feel like it was there all along, and I think it achieved that. Its location near the lake is realistic and its overall look and atmosphere makes it look like a true Skyrim village with a few perks of its own. By exploring houses, you can learn more about people from town or even gain access to new player home. There are also a few new interesting NPCs like this woman with a dog who will always accompany her or guard entrance to her shop, or a former priest of Arkai who lost his family and now he wants to bring them back with necromancy. You can find this priest in Hall of Death's small dungeon, and after killing him you'll gain access to the lakeside cottage player house I was talking about earlier. Other than that, there are also a few custom signs for shops, and a small bug that will allow you to invest into shops even if you don't have that perk yet. Overall, this village is a great alternative for people tired of Riverwood or any other Skyrim villages, or for people who just enjoy new places in their game. There were a lot of good follower mods released this week, but since I don't have time and space to show you all of them, here are 2 I liked most. First one is called Ariel by Innova889. You can find her in Bannered Mare in Whiterun. As you can see, Ariel has a very unique appearance and that's what I love about her. She is not one of those perfect girls with clean face and perfect body. Instead you can see that she has freckles on her face and her whole body has a lot of beautiful tattoos that make her unique. Right now she doesn't have any custom dialogue, but I hope that Modacher will add some. In combat she wasn't that much effective, but maybe that was because I didn't give her any armor or weapons, so she just had to use her light magic. Overall, Ariel is a great, unique looking follower, and I really liked her. Second follower I have for you is called Dimitri by CrimsonFairy. You can find him in Dead Man's Drink in Falkreed. Dimitri has his own unique backstory. He is an archer, has a perk in Sneak as well. He is a male follower, which is her rare Cyan Hero Nexus, and as you can see he also has his own unique appearance, which I can't really judge since I'm not a girl. You will need patchy sky hair for him to work, and he is also part of Moz Outer Mercenary series, where you can read more about him. There will be a link for it down in the description. In combat he was quite effective, but he will use bow no matter how close enemy is. There is right now no custom dialogue for him, but Watchers said that he will add some to make him more unique. Overall, Dimitri is a great follower, and like I said, one of the few new male companions on Nexus right now, so you should go ahead and check him out. Moving on, we have Field Lab by Emperor11. This mod is a player house with a small quest into the game. You can begin the quest by reading a letter that you'll obtain from courier and then traveling to Boulderfall Cave. After completing the quest, you'll gain access to the Field Lab that has few special features. First one is the ability to summon the lab anywhere in the world with a spell that you'll obtain at the end of the quest and then floating up to it. This should also work anywhere, even in interiors, but I haven't tried it out myself. Second speciality is its unique look. As you can see, it's just a room centered around the giant pillar in the middle that will remove any diseases from you and improve your destruction magic. You can also find crystal basin here, where you can create empty or filled soul gems by combining right materials. Other than that, it also contains a bookshelf, chests, alchemy lab, bed with well-rested bonus, an enchanting station, and it really looks like a lab. Outside is beautiful as well. From a platform you can see whole Skyrim, and I really enjoyed that. Overall, this is a great portable house with a unique functionality and appearance, and you should definitely try it out. Moving on to the armor mods, first one I have for you is called Demon Hunter Armor by Jojjo, zzjay and GraceDarkling. This mod adds a new set of female only armor into the game. You can craft it at any forge under Ebony category. Armor comes with two different variants of boots, pair of gloves, body armor, a hood, and it was inspired by Diablo 3. As you can see, the armor looks great, it has a lot of details, the model looks complicated, and you can see that a lot of work went into it. Another small bonus are colored wigs that only work with hood, or else you'll get some ugly clipping. But when used correctly, the wigs look great and cover the otherwise exposed forehead. Armor is based on CBB body, but it should work with any body replacer you use. Overall, this is one of my new favorite female armors. It offers good protection, looks sexy while not being skimpy, and I recommend downloading it. Next up we have aMidianBorn Bonemold Armor by Cabal. This mod adds a new retexture of Bonemold armor into the game. Newest addition to aMidianBorn series is again a great work. As you can see, the textures are high resolution with a lot of details on them, and I really enjoyed them a lot more than original textures from Bethesda. If you didn't know, you can obtain the armor by crafting it under its own category at any forge, and you will obviously need a Dragonborn DLC. Cabal also retextured Pauldron and Guard versions of armor, but there are only small differences between these three. Overall, Cabal again did a great job with this armor, and I'm really looking forward to more from him. Moving on, we have Mavari and Contractor Ranger Armors and Blade by EcthelionOtW. This mod adds retexture of Zero Frost Mavari and Contractor Armors and a new short sword based on model by Insanity Sorrows into the game. You can obtain the armors same way like with the originals, and you can craft the blade under Steel category. First, let's take a look at armors. The Mavari armor comes with two versions, Gold and Copper one, Gold being the main one. As you can see, both versions look great, the textures are high resolution, I love the small ornaments on them, and personally I like Gold edition more. The Contractor armors comes only in one Gold version, that looks beautiful as well, and you can see that a lot of work went into retexturing these armors. The Ranger Steel Blade is a retexture of Insanity's Cyrodiilic short sword, and as you can see, both textures and model look amazing and I really enjoy them. In combat, weapon wasn't that effective, but that's because it's just a short sword, not Godly Daedric Battle Axe or something like that. Overall, Moderator did a great job on texturing armors and weapons, and if you like the original mods and you want to try something new with them, this mod is for you. Now let's take a look at weapon mods, shall we? First one I have for you is called Ancient Staff by JohnSkyrim. As with all JohnSkyrim's weapons, it is based on original landscape design remade into Skyrim. You can obtain it by fighting your way through a small dungeon located near Humber's Rest and defeating the crazy grey bard that lives there. Now let's take a look at the weapon itself. As you can see, it has both custom textures and model. Both of them look beautiful. The texture has small ornaments around the circle, the star in the middle looks amazing, and the whole staff looks a little bit futuristic to me. In combat, the weapon is very effective. It sends out the wave of ice that will freeze enemies affected by it, and it will also send them flying, so it can get a little bit overpowered. Again, JohnSkyrim did a great job. He's adding more and more into each mod he makes, and I'm looking forward to more from him. And the last mod we'll be taking a look at is called Warrior Within Weapons by BloodFree. So if you remember, a few months back I reviewed a mod called Warrior Within Swords by the same moderator, featuring two main weapons from the game, and I really liked it. Now the moderator released a full version of it, adding 25 new weapons in the game, 13 of them being unique models and 12 variations of these models. You can obtain them by crafting them, each one under its own category. As you can see, all of the weapons have custom models and textures. All look great, and I'm just gonna point out some of my favorites. The Chakram has a beautiful shaped model that I really enjoyed. The Manox model is again what I love most about it. Then there is also Farak's bow with custom conundrum arrows and a lot more beautiful weapons that you will enjoy. In combat, each of the weapons has different abilities and effectivity, so it's just up to you which one you'll prefer. Overall, this mod is a great collection of warrior within weapons, and I recommend it for anyone, even for people who never played the original game. So yeah guys, I guess that's it for 4th episode of our Skyrim Mods Weekly. I hope you enjoyed the video, leave a like if you did, tell me what you think about it in the comments, subscribe for more Fall and Skyrim content, and I will see you next time.